Good morning and welcome back to Spiritual Serenity. My name is Marita. Yesterday I didn't do a reading because there was really nothing to really read about, because it was kind of like the same type of theme that was going on from the day before. So I will begin the reading for today. So the Divine Feminines today are kind of getting more into that feminine energy, where they're coming into their emotional center and really feeling out what it is like to be a receptive woman. So that means giving up kind of the control issues and really being, like letting it be, and really absorbing the surrounding and letting the energy come to her. It's like being in that receptive type of energy instead of having to go out there and do this and do that. So with that, there's like when you have to let go, you kind of have to stop being on your guard. So that means you're kind of like literally you're letting the universe take care of you. So actually the universe is stepping in through like divine intervention to help the divine feminines, protecting them, because they're in this vulnerable position right now where they have really decided to let go and trust the universe. So now universe is stepping in and kind of creating this external strong force of protection around them, the divine feminines, to give them that protection that that they're expecting, so the divine feminine can just be the receptor and be in that receptive energy where they're receiving and they're giving out nurturing energy and love, but not having to be in that defensive survival mode where they have to really like fight for daily survival. So they can just relax and letting these cycles and just let whatever's happening happen, and just taking it out of their hands instead of trying to control the situation. They're like, the divine feminines are supposed to just sit back, relax, and let these cycles end, new cycles start. Let these things play out. You're protected from all around. There's that protection that is given to you, so you can relax. You can know and really trust that whatever you need will be given to you, and you're always protected. So you really just go back into that feminine element and allow these energies to flow to you. Whatever it is, like if you're being receptive to the divine masculine, let energy from him flow to you. But be in your, like I said day before yesterday, like your sacral chakra, Swadhisthana, is the one where the emotions are felt. So you have to really empower yourself first. So empowering yourself is figuring out what are your emotions, what do you feel about this situation, before kind of blindly checking out what others are feeling around you. It's like we're always like trying to be receptive to other people's energy, but at the same time you have to really know what you're feeling to be successful at this. You have to know what your emotions are. You have to really know where you stand, and then feel your surrounding and let that energy come into you. So you're not scared off by the emotion, so you're not really put off, or you don't start like self-loathing, thinking that these emotions are sometimes yours. So for you to be in that power position, you really have to understand the difference between your emotions and the other's emotion. So you are able to take care of yourself first and then take care of others. It's kind of like being in that feminine element, but at the same time not self-sacrificing, but someone who is a strong woman who is able to take care of others. So that is for the divine feminines. And the divine masculines are really starting to see things more clearly. So they are on this inward journey of the self-discovery and really understanding the higher divine concepts of the universe, the cosmic knowledge, the philosophy. They're really understanding how these things work, how these elements work, and they're really seeing things more clearly. Now they're seeing the bigger picture. Now they're more grounded and more sure of themselves. So now they're able to start creating. Now they're able to use the energy, harness this energy, and use it in a more creative way to manifest their destiny, their calling. So they're really, now they're in that element where they're figuring out how to get things done so they can come to that finished product. So it's like there's obviously there's hard work, there's trials and tests, but they're really learning to bring the balance between different aspects of life. So right now they're really, like, before they were struggling to like finance, they're struggling between finances and the love life, and like they were trying to see how they can juggle all this, but now they're learning to kind of balance it out. They're learning that, like, how to divide up their time and their effort and prioritize and just really like measure out how much of time and effort that they want to give to each and everything. And their passions are kind of sprouting now, and they're kind of really on that path where they're figuring out what to do, and also really standing up for themselves. They're speaking their truth and really standing up for what they believe in. And they're really like able to pinpoint now, they're able to pinpoint what they want, what is important to them, and like all these things are becoming really clear because they've been on this journey of self-discovery and going within and really thinking about what is it that they want and what they are about, like that infinite being of who they are. Not just the physical body, human self, but like really that infinite, multi-dimensional being. And they're now cloaked with that passion that once wasn't there, but now it's available to them because now they've really sorted through their feelings, their emotions, their like the aspects of their life. So like the divine feminine is really giving them that that thing where like divine feminine is like at the end of the finishing line. So divine feminine is like that motivator that tells them like, come on, let's go, come on. There's nothing else that he sees but like the divine feminine at this time. That is like the major motivation for him. It's like, I'm gonna do this for her, for us, that type of feeling. So he's really like into this right now, and there's a lot of beautiful things that are like blossoming for him, that are in the works, that are around him that he can't see but he can feel it, that are like he's creating, that he's really creating with his mind, or like he's putting action upon something that are being created that will manifest in the near future regarding his career, his life, and what he really was meant to do. So he's really happy to be standing beside the divine feminine to experience all this, and he's understanding like the journey right now. He's understanding like really into the depth of what this journey is about. So that is the reading for today. Thank you for joining. Leave comments below if you enjoyed this reading, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. This is Marita signing off from Spiritual Serenity.